Understanding direct speech is crucial in capturing the exact words spoken by someone. Direct speech is a powerful tool in both written and spoken communication. Imagine a conversation happening right before you. The words exchanged between individuals can be recorded exactly as they are spoken. We use quotation marks to enclose the spoken words. These marks are essential in distinguishing the speaker's words from the rest of the text. For example, Sarah said, "I love reading books." This simple sentence clearly shows Sarah's passion for reading. The quoted sentence showcases Sarah's exact statement. By using direct speech, we can convey her enthusiasm and emotion directly to the reader. Direct speech adds a sense of immediacy and authenticity to writing. It allows the reader to feel as though they are part of the conversation. Direct speech is frequently used in narratives, stories, and plays. It helps to develop characters and advance the plot. It helps bring characters to life. When characters speak directly, their personalities and emotions become more vivid and relatable. Readers can almost hear the characters talking. This auditory illusion makes the reading experience more immersive. This makes the writing more engaging and lively. The use of direct speech can captivate the reader's attention and keep them invested in the story. Direct speech is also valuable in journalism. It allows journalists to present the exact words of their sources, ensuring accuracy and credibility. It allows reporters to present quotes directly from sources. This practice helps to maintain the integrity of the information being reported. Direct speech is not only used in literature and journalism, but also in historical documentation and speeches. It preserves the original context and meaning of the spoken words. In educational settings, understanding and using direct speech can enhance students' writing and communication skills. It encourages them to pay attention to detail and accurately convey messages. Whether you are an author, journalist, student, or simply someone who enjoys storytelling, mastering direct speech can greatly improve your ability to communicate effectively. Quotes from famous individuals often use direct speech to preserve the impact of their words. Sharing these quotes can inspire and influence others. Direct speech is a versatile and powerful tool that transcends various forms of media. Its ability to convey exact words and emotions makes it indispensable in communication. In summary, direct speech is the practice of quoting the exact words spoken by someone. It is marked by quotation marks and is used to add authenticity, immediacy, and engagement to writing and speech. By understanding and effectively using direct speech, you can enhance your communication skills and make your writing more dynamic and compelling. Indirect speech, also known as reported speech, relays what someone said without using their exact words. It's like summarizing a conversation you had. We don't use quotation marks here. Instead, we connect the speaker, reporting verb, and what was said. For instance, Sarah said that she loved reading books. This sentence conveys Sarah's feelings about reading without directly quoting her. Indirect speech focuses on the content of the message. It's often used in summaries, reports, and casual conversation. Direct and indirect speech each serve distinct purposes in writing and communication. Direct speech brings immediacy and authenticity. It allows the reader to hear the speaker's voice. This is especially effective in narratives and storytelling. Direct quotes lend credibility in news reporting and academic writing. Indirect speech allows for conciseness and flexibility in reporting what was said. It's useful for summarizing conversations or relaying information from a source. Choosing between direct and indirect speech depends on the context and the writer's goals. Converting direct speech to indirect speech involves a series of adjustments. This process can seem daunting at first, but with a clear understanding of each step, it becomes much more manageable. First, identify the reporting verb, such as said, told, or asked. These verbs are crucial as they set the tone for the reported speech. For instance, said is neutral, while asked implies a question. Then determine if the sentence is a statement, question, command, or exclamation. This classification helps in deciding the structure of the indirect speech. Statements are straightforward, but questions and commands require special attention. Adjust the tense of the reported speech if necessary. Typically, if the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the direct speech will also shift back in time. For example, am becomes was and will becomes would. Next, change pronouns to reflect the speaker and listener in the reported situation. This step ensures clarity in who is being referred to. For instance, I might change to he or she and you might become they. Finally, adjust words indicating time and place. Words like now and today need to be changed to then and that day respectively to fit the context of the reported speech. For example, now might become then, and here might become there. These changes are essential for maintaining the accuracy of the reported speech. Practice and attention to detail are key to mastering this skill. Regular exercises and revising notes can significantly improve your ability to convert direct speech to indirect speech accurately. Remember, consistency is crucial in learning any new skill. Section 5. Pronoun shifts, reflecting the speaker and listener. When converting direct to indirect speech, pronouns often need adjustments. This ensures the sentence reflects who is speaking and who is being addressed. Pronouns like I and we may change to he, she, or they, depending on the speaker in the reported speech. Similarly, you might change to me, him, her, us, or them, depending on the listener. These shifts are crucial for maintaining clarity and accuracy in reported speech. Section 6. Navigating tense changes in indirect speech. Tense changes in indirect speech depend on the tense of the reporting verb. This means that the form of the verb in the reported speech can change based on how the original statement is being conveyed. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported speech usually shifts to a past tense as well. This is a fundamental rule that helps maintain the sequence of tenses in English grammar. For example, I am tired becomes he said he was tired. This shift from present to past is necessary to reflect the time difference between the original statement and the reporting. However, there are exceptions to this rule that one must be aware of. If the reported speech expresses a universal truth or a habitual action, the tense may remain the same. For instance, the Earth orbits the Sun would stay as he said the Earth orbits the Sun, because this is a fact that does not change over time. Understanding these nuances is essential for grammatically correct indirect speech. Mastering these rules can significantly improve your writing and speaking skills, making your communication clearer and more precise. Always remember to consider the context and the nature of the original statement when converting direct speech to indirect speech. This will help you determine whether a tense change is necessary or if the original tense should be retained. Practice is key to mastering tense changes in indirect speech. Try converting various direct speech sentences into indirect speech, paying close attention to the tense of the reporting verb and the context of the original statement. With consistent practice, these rules will become second nature. Remember, while the rules may seem complex at first, they are designed to bring clarity and coherence to our communication. By understanding and applying these rules, you can ensure that your indirect speech is both accurate and effective. Section 7. Time and place. Adjusting words for accuracy. Words indicating time and place often require adjustments in indirect speech. This ensures the reported speech accurately reflects the time and location of the original statement. For instance, today might become that day, tomorrow might become the next day, and here might become there. These changes are crucial for maintaining the temporal and spatial context of the original statement. Section 8. Transforming imperative sentences. Imperative sentences or commands require specific changes in indirect speech. The reporting verb is usually told, ordered, requested, or a similar verb. The imperative verb in the direct speech changes to an infinitive. For example, close the door becomes, he told me to close the door. The object of the reporting verb becomes the subject of the infinitive in the indirect speech. Exclamatory sentences express strong emotions. In indirect speech, they are usually introduced by verbs like exclaimed, shouted, or cried. The exclamatory sentence structure changes to a statement. Interrogative sentences or questions require careful attention in indirect speech. The reporting verb becomes asked, inquired, or a similar verb. The question mark is replaced with a period. The word order changes to that of a statement. Section 10. From indirect to direct. Reversing the process. Converting indirect speech back to direct speech involves reversing the steps we've discussed. Identify the reporting verb and the tense of the reported speech. Change pronouns and verb tenses to reflect the original speaker and time frame. Reinstate any quotation marks and adjust punctuation as needed. Finally, add any necessary words or phrases to restore the original meaning and tone of the direct speech.